Hey, my beautiful followers, how is everyone doing this morning? It is a cold and dreary day in Texas, but I'm excited. Sometimes these cold and dreary days can be just really nice, really nice. Have a full day full of clients. I'm excited to see everybody, have a couple new clients. So it's always great to kind of kick things off and really start jumping in with somebody. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day, at least on my end. I don't know what's going on your end. Hopefully you are all enjoying your life and 2020 is turning out the way you want. However, unfortunately, I'm hearing lots of stories that is not the case for a lot of people. They ask for transformation, and that is exactly what they're getting in 2020 thus far. They are getting transformation in the term of chaos. In term of chaos, I've got a couple clients that have contacted me going, oh my goodness, Addison, my world is in chaos. My world is in chaos. And I've heard this word so much actually the last 2 weeks, especially the word chaos. I have so much chaos. And it's like, it keeps coming in. And so I was like, well, let's do a live stream about chaos, because we label this thing chaos. But sometimes our chaos can help us. And sometimes it moves us closer to our desires. And sometimes we are creating our own fucking chaos. And other times our chaos is pulling us further and further away from our dreams and our desires. So what's the differences? So first off, when you are transforming your world, when you are jumping in and you're like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to create this new life that I really desire. Guess what? Oftentimes chaos will erupt in your world. Those that we love, as much as they might love us, sometimes they create chaos in our world because they get uncomfortable. It's usually not a cognizant thing. Like you're not going, oh, let me sabotage somebody else. It's not usually, we hope, the intention, but this chaos starts to kind of broil up. The same thing happens within ourselves. We create our own barriers, blockages in our world. And it comes in the form of chaos. It comes in this form of chaos. And it really is just our resistance to whatever we truly desire coming to the forefront. And we have to kind of move through that chaos, through that resistance, really step forward through it and feel into it in order to get to that next level that we so badly want. But oftentimes it comes in this world of chaos. And so it's how you're dealing with that chaos in that moment. It's going, okay, no, I'm going to commit here. I'm going to keep going. Hi, everybody who's jumping on. I love seeing all the love heart showers and everybody jumping on. It is this, how are you stepping into it? Are you feeling it? Are you experiencing it? And then are you continuing to step towards your goals, dreams, and desires? But then there's this chaos that we have just in our daily lives. And this chaos, if we are always finding ourselves in a state of chaos, which I have a couple clients that they always come to me and they're like, oh, my world is in chaos. Oh, my world. If you're finding your world always in a state of chaos, there are two things you need to look at. Number one, going back to the resistance, where are you creating your own resistance? Where are you creating that chaos so you don't have the time, the energy, and you have an excuse not to attack what you claim to desire, what you claim to want in your life? You're constantly creating chaos in your world. And when I say creating chaos, a lot of times you go, no, I don't create chaos. No, I don't do that. I would never do that. You're manifesting that chaos. You're manifesting it into your world. And that is, again, the resistance towards what you're claiming to desire. So that is when you need to sit down with your freaking journal and get real with yourself and look at your own resistance. But then there is this chaos also of those around us. And if we find ourselves constantly bombarded with other people's shit, other people's chaos, then you need to look at why you desire to live in a world of chaos. Why and how that is helping you to get to where you really desire. How is the chaos really serving you? And look at the people in your life and go, is this real chaos? Meaning, is this real? Is this real, or is this them creating chaos in my world constantly? And then me giving in and allowing it. Me holding my boundaries or not holding my boundaries. Really look at where the chaos is coming from. We all have times in our lives where shit's happening, okay? So I'm not saying every time something is happening with somebody you love or they're in a state of chaos and you need to be cutting them off. That's not relationship, that's not love. But if you look around and every time you're doing well, all of a sudden, this other person in your life falls apart, you need to look at kind of what's going on. What's going on in that relationship? That's, again, not saying that you have to cut that person off, but what's going on? Where is this chaos coming from? If you have 10 million people trying to kind of come into your world when you are trying to lift yourself up, you cannot thrive in that much negativity and chaos. Chaos is one thing, but when the chaos comes with negativity, that's another thing. Chaos means I'm running here, there, everywhere. I'm busy. I have one of my best friends. She is always busy. Like, she is busy. She's got a busy life. But she's not chaotic. There's a difference. She is not chaotic. Her schedule is chaotic, but her feelings are not always chaotic. So it's how you're dealing with that. But if your chaos is coming with all this negativity, you will not thrive in a world of negativity. You just can't do it. You might go, no, I can remain zen. I can stay in my own kind of world. I'm sorry, but nobody can do that consistently. Yes, you might be able to hold for a little while, but if you are constantly just being bombarded with negative, crappy energy with those around you, everyone else's chaos and negative chaos, then you will be pulled down eventually and your light will dim. Your light will dim. So in that's when you need to look at your relationships. You need to start pointing out to people in your life, whenever, I'm doing really well, or I set a boundary, or worlds start falling apart. And then you need to start getting really clear on your boundaries and taking the time you need for self. And I know that's easier said than done. I get people all the time, it's like, Addison, you don't understand, you don't have kids. I'm like, yeah, I do actually understand. I may not have lived it, but I get it. It still comes down to boundaries. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry on my moms out there, my dads who want to make excuses. At the end of the day, it still comes down to boundaries. It still comes down to you setting yourself as a priority. Okay, I know it might, when you have kids, it's not easy. It's not easy. Because little buggers are always, they need you. But they don't need you they need you a full person. So your boundaries are still important. Your time for you is still important. So, my whole message for today is, if you want your freaking desires, if you want the good sex, if you want the good relationship, if you want the financial abundance, if you just want to feel good, you have to look and really, really look at the chaos in your world. Is the chaos pushing you forward? Because sometimes chaos is a good thing. Sometimes when our worlds get chaotic, it just means more is coming in, and not negative chaos. Again, going back to that friend who has a crazy schedule that's chaotic. The fact is that kind of chaos just brings more abundance and opportunity to you. So is your world getting chaotic in a positive way of like, oh my goodness, I have so many opportunities. Like, it's a little chaotic. It's a little chaotic because I have so much going on. Well, then that is moving you forward, and that is just opening you up. And that's a beautiful chaos that will get you to where you desire. It is a beautiful chaos that will move you forward and kick your ass out the nest and really, really help you fly. Or is it this negative chaos that is dragging you down, that is pulling your vibe, or is it your resistance? So look at where your chaos is in your life. Is it in your head? Is it in your world? Is it in your schedule? And what kind of chaos is it? So on that note, I am going to let you guys go because I am feeling complete on this. But if you're in the DFW area, please check out the Tantra Reboot 101, 102 in Plano, Texas. This weekend, I'm doing it with Kendall Williams. This is our 4th or 5th years doing this workshop. It is our annual workshop that kicks your butt back into a tantric life for the rest of the year. It's always a beautiful workshop. I love this workshop because it kicks my butt back into alignment, into my goals, into my sexual energy, into my connection energy for the remainder of the year. I also have my Aphrodite circles coming up next Tuesday. So this is a free event only for women. Sorry, guys. And it is all about our sexuality, our embodiment, and really connecting with other women that are going to kick us forward in our lives. And we're not going to sit there and step into all the negative chaos. No, we're going to focus on the forward movement, really embodying, really playing, really getting into our passions, and just having some good girl time, some good sisterhood time. So please join me for that event. You must pre-register if you want it. Even though it's a free event, you must pre-register. And other than that, you can check out my calendar for all my happenings. I have so much going on. And you can find that at addisonbell.net. There's an events calendar tab, and you can just click on that. Also, one-on-one coaching, global coaching. Please connect with me if you are interested in any of that. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.